That was a cute idea. Go this way. Go this way. Alright, we will do this way instead of the left today. So we usually go through the middle, but I can hear the music, so I don't want it to be a whole copyright issue if it's too loud. And it's kind of Aretha Franklin-ish or similar. There's one other woman who's, you know, the Philadelphia scene. Aretha was R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. So, who else is, there's two Philadelphia women who kind of are in the same-ish category in terms of performance, singing. I forget. I keep getting Nicki Minaj, but she entertained here. She's not a Philly person. I have to double check. I don't want to be wrong. I know there's Lizzo who canceled her 4th of July concert a couple years ago, citing, you know, issues on social media, and she grew up, I believe, in Houston or Dallas. Either way, you know, heavily orchestrated communities, so she's used to a certain type of life and being able to maybe make decisions that we would wonder, like, isn't she afraid of her career or what, you know? It might not matter to her as much based on her what she's conditioned to believe in and what she's used to as a person. Hard to explain, but I had to learn this later on, that some people are so used to certain worlds that it's de nada, it's nothing. Unless she might have actually been told to cancel. Like, it could be like someone higher up said, cancel the Philly concert, there's a whole thing, there's a whole shebang going on, and just, it's not even, don't do it, you know? So it probably rained anyway, you know, we had quite a few years of rain on major holidays and musical events. A DUI pile, as we call it. So I already know someone's in the house, you know, with this DUI, detour. So I just heard that guy just looked like Crispin Glover, McFly, you know, Marty McFly from, I think it was Marty, I forget which one, there's two McFlys from Back to the Future, and Crispin Glover's father just passed away like yesterday or the day before, 92 years old. I read it like, you know, or in the past few days, it showed up in the news, just, you know, that he passed away. I don't know exactly what day he passed away. I know when it showed up in the news. And that could be a thing. If you come from a family with a lot of money, the publication, the making public of someone's passing could be way off base. There's someone who speculated that Gene Hackman died years ago, but they kept his name alive to create a scenario later, to pretend that he died much later, like more recently. And that would create an entire distraction, debacle, possibly a test for the police department or detectives. It's the, you know, some people believe heavily in very orchestrated worlds. And they're so used to living that way that it's just, you know, it's easy for them to carry it out, you know. I don't know, I believe, you know, I believe the publication of people's passings is pretty much in line with when it actually occurred. Although I will say this, the founder, creator, maker of Haribo gummy bears, it's a German thing. I don't know the guy's name, but what I do know, and this is during my time period of being like way more harassed than I am today, I all along my walks throughout the day, because I walk dogs, you know, full time, stuck in that sort of situation, I kept seeing Haribo wrappers littered all over the place. I'm talking, I was like, what's going on with gummy bears? Gummy bears here, gummy bears there, gummy bears here, gummy bears there, gummy bears here. Wrappers here, wrappers there. I'm all over the city. I even had a dog walk far away, all the way down by Tasker and like 2nd or 3rd Street. There's gummy bear wrappers here, you know. 10 days later, I'm so not kidding, it was like over a week later, 10 days, all of a sudden, there's news that the, you know, mega billionaire, the maker of Haribo candies, passed away. And I was like, did people have foreknowledge of him? Maybe they knew he was in the hospital and they expected something, you know, or did he already pass away, but the public wasn't made aware until 10 days later because of how much money that man and, you know, family or what have you had. The empire, the Haribo empire. So anyway, as an interesting story, I thought I even pitched like a book. Every once in a while I've pitched ideas in case I can get a small, you know, bite on possibly publishing a book. You know, it doesn't mean a lot of money, it just means you get paid to write one. So you never know, like there's a lot of sort of lower tier publishing imprints, and they'll pay someone, like say they give you, you know, $5,000 up front, and then hopefully there's some book sales. So you get a $5,000 check just to write, say, a short book, a cute one, a nonfiction one, whatever. Some sort of novelty book. And I used the Haribo example in my pitch letter to someone who ran like his own private agency in terms of representing writers. Ryan Fisher Harbage. Ryan Fisher Harbage, that was his name. Hailing from not Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. It's Michigan, Walla Walla. It's not Walla, it's Kalamazoo. He hailed from Kalamazoo. It's in there with all that, you know. But he was kind of a one-man show with an assistant, and I only knew him because I had taken a media bistro class eons ago, and he was so inspiring as a person. He was, you know, he wanted everyone to believe in themselves, you know, they can do it, you know, just keep going, you know, so forth and so on. Any work yields something. Even if you put effort into pitches and queries, it would yield something in life, you know. So anyway, Ryan Fisher Harbage, with his own agency for representing writers, and he's out there in Brooklyn, unless he's moved, but he's like a Brooklyn, New York City kind of guy.